Why, hello, hi, it is me, it is I, Small Town Didi, you're a Heidi on the internet, and I am back. We're back, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me back on my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let your people know about me. I think we did it, guys. I think I got it all in one go. Ever the overachiever, you're a Heidi. Let the people know. Wait. Nobody was playing music before I sat here. Like everybody's blasting music now, and I'm gonna go ahead and have my chats. Okay, if I can't use the footage, I can't use it. I'll sit down for the chat tomorrow. Yeah, also like pray for me so I can gather the strength to go do my hair. My hair needs a wash and a twist and styling. Granted, I only style my hair in one way. I've been doing that for years now. Only because when it got to a certain length, they decided they can't style my hair anymore. Like, they always make me look very, like, you know, elderly. I didn't enjoy that. So now I just have them do a high pony because I can wear it in like a bun. I wear a lot of wraps because I'm always in here working. I'm not working today. My hair's down. I don't like having my hair down in here anyway. You know what? Let's get into the chat. I'm doing one of those things where you guys get to know what's going on in my brain. Like I'm not having an inside voice, and that is a problem. Anyway, I'm in my workspace. I think I've explained on some videos. I think I'll do a proper like get to know me when we get to a certain subscriber count. I don't know what. You guys can tell me. Like when you get to this number, we actually have questions for you, Missy girl. You're always on the internet giving us shit out of who the hell are you? Like, I'm pretty sure some of you are like, who the fuck she thinks she is? You guys can actually ask me who I am at some point. You guys can suggest when we get to this number, you know, a good number, a good subscriber count where we can be like, yay. Then you all can ask me some questions, okay? And I can answer some of your assumptions about me. Great, let's get into this. I am in my workspace. This is my baking room. I bake for a living. That's what I do. So I am overly qualified to give my opinion on this piece. And my little piece of the internet, on my little piece of TikTok in particular, I'm fed a lot of TikToks around career choices, whether you go the entrepreneur route or you go, even if you go the route where you decide to get a formal education in whatever field. What field is that going to be? Are we going for the more traditional careers that are high earning, or not necessarily high earning but have been known to have security around them? So those are more your public servant positions, your nurses, teachers, police officers and things of that nature, I suppose. So I get fed a lot of that stuff, and it's obviously because they're listening in on my fucking conversations like they do with the rest of you. And a lot's happened since 2019 with everything that's happened around C19, and a lot of businesses, I'm sure you've encountered people complaining about just what the experience has really been. And I obviously feel like, yeah, it made the situation worse, but it's not like I wasn't already questioning my decisions. I obviously went the passion route with what it is that I'm doing, and I happen to have a lot of support from friends and family and everything, and that's not the case for a lot of people. And the conversation I really want to have today is that of, like, is entrepreneurship really viable and sustainable for the child who comes from a lower income household or a middle income black household? Because middle income black and middle income is not like overall the same topic, or the same group of people. I come from a single income household, a public servant salary, single income. And it's been interesting because even going into this, I knew that I don't have the option of my parent giving me a small loan of like $1 million, like, you know, to start me off and have me nice and Gucci and fresh and stuff. So I had to start from the ground up, and you are already at the back end with that, as opposed to the kid who has a passion for this thing, the work ethic for it and what have you, but it's from a family where they can set them up and they can just hit the road running, right? I had to acquire every little thing in my space. I've had to work for, like literally save up, starting with like my oven and then my mixer and my fridge and my every little thing. So I spend a longer period building, right? Like just getting the basics in form before you can even talk about scaling. And scaling is a tricky conversation because we don't all have the same idea of scaling depending on how invested you are in capitalism and all the nastiness that comes with it. Scaling for me could just be having a boutique front store, right? And doing high-end cakes or high-end whatever. Maybe I'm not interested in like opening like franchises everywhere because more is more is more is more is more, but that's not for everybody, right? But even when you think of scaling on a very small scale, on a lower scale where it's not like you end up with this chain of stores and it's just you having this one, like a flagship kind of thing, that's hard to do as a Black child. That's hard to do as a child from, so it's things you, if you are looking into, if you happen to be young, now I'm talking in circles, and you're looking into career choices and what to do, I would advise you to go the traditional route, right? I understand that everybody in corporate or in traditional careers aren't necessarily happy, but you fucking lot can actually afford medical assistance to deal with your so-called unhappiness. And that's not me minimizing, actually, that language was not good. I understand that you're not okay. I get it. It's not solving all your problems, you being high earning, but it does make it nice that you can access mental health care facilities and have the right people help you deal with whatever stresses that come with your high earning job. Financial insecurity isn't something to fucking joke about. Okay, you do not want to be in a career that you chose that's passion driven and things are not going well, they're out of your control, you're not in charge of what's happening with this economy, and then you also can't afford to seek help for what the stresses of your work environment, which is your own creation. I created this work environment for me, and when the going gets tough, right, and the orders aren't coming in and the price hikes are making it such that the cakes end up being a bit more expensive and people are like, you know what, we actually can't afford this, and waking up and realizing that I don't have work today, and then the weeks go on and you don't have work today and you don't have work today, and then it's like, what the fuck, like what do I have to show for this month, right? And you have nothing, and then you also don't have the money to go see a psychiatrist to help you, or you have to go to a public facility to seek, you know, psychological assistance. And that environment in itself reminds you of how fucking poor you are, right? Dealing, like, queues make me mad. I'm one of those people, like, I stand them because what else am I gonna do? But being in a queue reminds me of how poor I am, like relatively poor, right? I'm not trying to be dramatic or like, you know, be trivial about what poverty actually is. I'm aware of like the bit of privilege that I have. That said, when you're not mentally sound, and because I had a friend who had to go to a public facility to seek help around these same issues, and the kind of treatment they got was detrimental to their mental health as it was, right? You don't want, when you're, so my chat here, to go back to what I'm saying, is that go the traditional route. Yes, you may end, like, I'm sorry, I'm not, if I'm discouraging you from following your passion, then yes, I fucking am. And I'm okay with that because I'm a person who's followed, and all of this, your journey won't be my journey, and as long as we're existing in a capitalist society that we're existing in, you might be the exception, but chances are you probably won't be. You probably find yourself in this scenario. And no, this isn't the end of me. I'm not capping myself here. I'm not saying, I'm just saying it's fucking hard. It's hard, and our parents were right. I hate to say this. Our parents were right. Go the safety net route first. Okay, your passion is not gonna go away. It's not. Go the safe, with the safety career choice. Go with that safe option. you can even like put away some money that will help you fund this passion of yours when you come from an environment where they can't help you fund these things, because it's not easy, you guys. I'm literally like living on thoughts and fucking prayers, and I don't even pray. Like, so grateful for those of you who are praying for me. Please don't stop just because I don't pray. Like, we don't know, everything might be working. Like, I need all of it. Like, I need all of it. Give me all of it. But our parents may have been right, you guys. I don't want to get into the chat about the humanities kids and whatever. That's not my chat. I don't have that experience. I don't know how you guys navigate the world when you get out there. But if you're inclined, academically inclined towards certain subjects that allow you to go into fields that are high earning, you want to do that. All of this, I just want to be happy. Yeah, no, that's not a thing, honey. Happiness is a fucking joke. Happiness is a lie, and happiness does not fucking exist. You're either like passion filled and depressed, or you're working your high paying job and depressed. You're depressed nonetheless. So be depressed and financially secure. That's my whole chat. And I'm saying this as somebody who, despite the fact that I'm self-employed and I'm facing the challenges I'm facing right now, my support system is like insane, right? I'm very, very, very blessed, very fortunate, and I know this about myself. Insane. Some of you may not have that. Those of you who have to hustle out in the wilderness, that's how you become scammers. It's you lot promising people hair bundles and the hair bundles don't arrive because the going got fucking tough and rent is due, right? And you duped the other kids with your fake boutiques on Instagram, yeah, because you had to pay rent, and now there's no money to buy the bundles because I'm working from home. I have that comfort and I have that privilege. And even in all of this comfort, I'm still facing so much. Go be an engineer, baby. I hate to say it. Go be an engineer. And when you are 5 years in and you've put away enough money, start your little thing on the side. And if it's viable, then you can quit your job. And then when it's no longer viable and that time will come, you can just go back to industry. This shit is the fucking ghetto. It's not the answer. This unemployment crisis that we're facing, and everybody's telling us that entrepreneurship is the way that it's not, because people do not have disposable income. So unless you are providing a need-based service of sort, and you're not existing in a luxury industry like mine, because nobody's dying without cake, darling. I mean, you probably are without mine, but okay. But the thing is, right, my issue is, it's not the solution it's cracked up to be. It's not. It's the fucking ghetto. It's one thing after another. Packaging alone. Do you guys have any idea the sadness, the level of sadness your Rahadi experiences when she has to order packaging? I'm five to giving you guys your cakes in your hands. Like, like I'm about to be that person. Like, it's insane, you guys. Go, guys, they need more black psychiatrists, okay? Go study that. Granted, you might go crazy within 30 years from having to deal with other people's problems. But shit, honey, you have like a retirement fund. And that's the other thing, right? You don't get to have the securities that your peers have. My mates have been contributing to retirement funds since they started working. I don't have some of those safety nets. I need to go set them up for myself. And I'm only in a position to do so now. Yalla, you guys, listen, we were duped. Okay, I would love to hear if you have an opposite. I mean, look around you. You can name the brands that have managed to scale, and even then we don't know how they did it, right? Like scale in a where they're like a household name now. You know, the shoe guys, the two brands, what is it, Batu and what's the other one? I forget. The other one, the Porsche M with the cosmetic thing, because I see we all have like, you know, our kitchen cosmetic lines that we're doing and stuff. And yeah, no guys, 'tis a scam. 'Tis a scam, my darlings. Yeah, don't be a fool, stay in school. Mwah, mwah. Bye.